Well, pickup trucks have really changed, especially on the inside. When I climb in this new Silverado, I'm reminded of a friend of mine when I was in elementary school. His dad had an old F-150 and he would use the garden hose to clean it out. As you can see, you wouldn't want to do that in this vehicle. First off, from a dash perspective, it looks beautiful. Reminds me of a big chunk of metal that's all been crafted and then wrapped in lovely leather. It looks really attractive. Connectivity is a big part of how people are using trucks today, and especially because these are seen as mobile offices. So you'll see we've got the 110 outlet here, we got 2 accessory ports, we've got 3 USB ports here, and another 2 USBs in here. I'm going to venture a guess that there's more connectivity in this vehicle for how we live our lives today than there would be in a luxury car. And then lastly, if you have this as a mobile office, there's a good chance you're going to have one of these. See, it plugs in and slots in real nice. Now again, this is a pickup truck, so what's going on in the back? That better work for us too. So we roll along the back here, and there are very few trucks in the market that I would do this with and just let it fall. Nicely dampened and easy to put back up. It's really lightweight. Now once I've got it down, let's see what I'm looking to get is up in the front corner. It's rolled in the side. Normally that'd be a little bit of a dirty knee moment in climbing in. Now I've got a place to put my hand, a place to put my foot, and up in the truck I go. It really makes the point that these are vehicles that have dual natures. They can work really hard from 9 to 5 and then let you play really hard from 5 to 9. For me, it's interesting that GM has done very well in selling pickup trucks, even though it has one of the oldest vehicles in the marketplace right now. So here we are coming in when the indicators are great, the banks are financing, and we've got a brand new truck. And I think it's also interesting to point out that about 30% of truck purchases today are over $40,000. In many cases, far over $40,000. So what GM is doing is bringing out a new high country version of the Silverado. Ford did a great job with their Platinum series of F-150s, sold them like crazy. Now they've got to be a little bit nervous because here comes Chevrolet with the high country.
Pickup indicator mean?
The pickup indicator shows that there's correlations between how well pickup truck sales are doing and how well the rest of the economy is doing. So we look at things like, how is housing doing? How's employment doing? Are small businesses making investments? Because a lot of times they'll buy a new pickup truck as they get new clients. As people buy houses, they have projects, they start investing in their real estate. So it's a nice correlation and it shows trends within the economy. Well, the interesting thing is that when gas prices were low, the economy was on fire. So people were tending to buy pickup trucks. They were buying what we called a wardrobe of vehicles at the time. So they'd buy a commuter car, they'd buy a fun little sports car, and then they buy a work truck or pickup truck. What we're seeing now is that people need a vehicle that multitasks as much as they do. They need something that has good value. So they need something that they can go to work during the day or on the weekends that utilizes all of their activities, that can tow, that has the connectivity, but then that cleans up nicely. So they take it into the car wash and suddenly you're at the opera or you're going out for a nice dinner. So they're really looking at a vehicle that meets a variety of their needs.